God says, this person truly loves you, deeply and genuinely, but they are struggling within themselves because something about how you look does not sit right with them. They battle with their own thoughts, not because you are less, but because they are dealing with an inward issue that is now being reflected in how they see you. This is not about your worth, your value, or your beauty in the eyes of God. This is not about your soul or spirit, which shine far brighter than any surface ever could. This is a reflection of their own brokenness, not yours. This is a cry from their own insecurities and hidden battles, not a judgment of who you are. Before you continue reading, if you receive this message with faith, comment Amen right now to affirm it in your heart. You were never created to live by the opinions of man. You were never meant to shrink just because someone else cannot see the fullness of your light. You were not shaped by mistake or formed without thought. The hands that molded you were the same that formed the oceans, hung the stars in the sky, and called the mountains into being. Every inch of you carries purpose. Every part of you is seen by heaven as good. It is not your appearance that is flawed. It is the world's vision that has been twisted by comparison and lies. It is not your beauty that needs to change. It is the hearts of those who look with shallow eyes. God says, my child, you are not the problem. Their discomfort with your appearance does not change my design. Their struggle is not your burden to carry. Let me speak directly to the place in your heart that was wounded when you noticed their hesitation, when you saw them withdraw, when you felt them pause before affirming you. I know it hurt. I saw the tears you didn't let fall. I felt the ache you couldn't put into words. I stood beside you in that quiet moment when their silence was louder than words. I saw it all, and I did not turn away. You must know that I never looked at you with shame or disappointment. I look at you and I see glory. I look at you and I see strength. I look at you and I see the work of my own hands. Please, like this video if this word finds your heart at the right time. Let it be your moment to declare, I receive what is mine from the Lord. There are people who will say they love you, but when it comes time to stand beside you in the light, they will hesitate because the world has trained them to love appearances more than hearts. But you, my beloved, were never created for shallow love. You were never meant to fit into small minds and weak hearts. You were born for covenant love, for the kind of love that sees beyond flesh and recognizes the divine. You were not made to be tolerated. You were made to be celebrated. I formed you for the kind of love that mirrors the way I love you, without condition, without reservation, without changing with time. There is nothing about your skin, your shape, your features, or your presence that I regret. I do not need to go back and correct anything about you. I knew exactly what I was doing. Every detail was chosen with care. Every part of you was woven with precision. There is not a single part of you that missed my attention. You were made in my image. You are a reflection of my heart. And no one's opinion, no matter how close they are to you, has the authority to override what I have spoken over your life. Please comment 1111 right now if you believe you are divinely created and chosen for more. The one who struggles with your appearance is carrying their own storm. Maybe they are still healing from wounds that made them judge the outside before knowing the heart. Maybe they were shaped by standards that told them to love only what looks perfect on the surface. Maybe they never learned to see people through my eyes. Do not carry offense for what they cannot yet understand. Do not allow their blindness to become your identity. Their love may be real, but if it cannot stand the truth of who you are, then it is still not ready to match the weight of the love I have prepared for you. You are still whole. You are still radiant. You are still chosen. The beauty you carry is not just skin deep. It is a spiritual fragrance. It is a light that cannot be dimmed by man's opinion. It is a song that heaven sings over you. It is the kind of beauty that angels marvel at and demons fear. That is why the enemy has tried to use this moment to shame you, to make you second-guess yourself, to lead you into self-hatred. But I will not allow it. I step in now and speak truth over your soul. You are beautiful. You are wonderfully made. You are seen. You are wanted. You are mine. I have never needed anyone to approve what I have blessed. I have never waited on man to affirm what I've already called good. And I will not start now. My child, you are not an accident. Your appearance is not a mistake. You are not too much or not enough. You are not unfinished or overlooked. You are perfectly known and perfectly loved. Please comment 222 right now if you trust that God's hand is on you even when others hesitate to see it. You are covered under my wings. You are hidden in my love. You are lifted by my strength. Let them see what they see. Let them say what they say. My word stands forever. My plans for you are still alive. My protection over you is unshaken. No weapon formed against you will prosper. No word spoken against you will stand. No gaze that overlooks you will remove you from my favor. You are not living for their love. You are walking in mine. You are not here to earn their yes. You already carry mine. You are not waiting to be enough. You were born enough. You are already who I've called you to be, and nothing can stop what I have prepared for you. Keep standing. Keep walking. Keep shining. The ones who cannot see your worth are not your assignment. The ones who hesitate to love you fully are not your final destination. I am sending people who will not only see you but will honor you, cherish you, and celebrate every part of who you are. Until then, hold on to me. Lean on me. Trust me. I will never turn away from you. I will never look at you differently. I will never stop loving you exactly as you are. Everything you thought you knew about money might be wrong. A 9-word prayer, buried in a leaked FBI file, is now changing lives overnight. Thousands of people are repeating it once a day and seeing wealth appear without effort. Neuroscientists believe it activates a part of the brain that's been linked to abundance for millions of years. This could be the breakthrough you've been waiting for, but the page could be taken down at any time. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears forever. God says, they may love you deeply in the way their heart allows, but there is a weight they carry when it comes to how you appear, and this burden is not yours to bear. Their heart may want you, but their eyes struggle to fully embrace what I created so intentionally in you. They don't even understand the internal conflict they wrestle with. And yet here you are, questioning your worth, your image, your identity, all because of a flaw they carry in their own sight, not in your body or soul. Before you continue, if this touches something deep inside you, comment 333 to declare your faith and let the heavens see your strength. You must never forget that I, the Lord your God, made you in my image. I do not make mistakes. I did not overlook any detail when I formed you. There is no flaw in you that heaven is ashamed of. What man sees as weakness, I see as uniqueness. What others question, I have already confirmed. The skin you're in, the face you wear, the body you walk in, they are sacred. They are covered in grace. They are holy because they were created by holy hands. You are not a problem to be fixed, you are a vessel of divine light sent to walk through a dark world and remind others of me. Do not look to their hesitations as signs of your lack. Their delay in embracing all of you only reveals their blindness, not your brokenness. I want to speak to the secret tears, the ones you cried when you realized they noticed your scars, or your weight, or the things about your body that the world calls imperfect. I want to hold the moments when you looked in the mirror and thought, maybe if I just changed this, they would love me better. My beloved, I made you the way I did on purpose. There is not one part of you that needs to be altered to be loved fully. The right love will never ask you to shrink. It will never ask you to change what I have declared good. The right love will see my fingerprint on every inch of you and honor it without hesitation. You are not invisible to me. You are not unseen. I know every freckle, every mark, every curve, every corner of you, and I call it all beautiful. There are people who will claim love but still be led by the patterns of the world that idolize outer perfection and ignore inner glory. That's not your burden. You are not here to convince anyone to love you entirely. You are here to live boldly as the creation I formed, to walk in confidence that your worth does not come from someone else's gaze. It comes from the breath of God that lives within you. You must remember that I have always used the unlikely, the overlooked, the misunderstood. I anointed David, the youngest and smallest, while others saw only a shepherd. I chose Mary, a young girl from a quiet town, to carry the Savior of the world. I raised up Moses, who stuttered and doubted himself, to lead an entire nation to freedom. Do not let the opinions of those around you keep you from the path I have called you to. You are in good company when others cannot understand your value. My glory shines best in vessels the world rejects. There is healing in this moment if you allow me to step into that place where rejection tried to live. I know how deeply it hurt to be loved with hesitation. I know how your heart wanted to hold on to their words while your spirit felt the sting of their silence. But I want you to know you are not defined by the ones who could not see you clearly. You are defined by me, the one who knew you before the world ever saw you, the one who called you worthy before any voice ever called you beautiful. Comment 555 now if you believe that the Lord has already approved of who you are. When they looked at you with quiet judgment, I looked at you with loud affection. When they pulled back, I stepped closer. When they started comparing, I started covering. When they saw lack, I saw glory. When they questioned, I confirmed. When they frowned, I smiled. When they paused, I moved toward you with urgency. My love is not fragile. It does not change with time. It does not shift with appearance. It does not hesitate. It sees you completely and loves you fully. My child, there are blessings tied to your acceptance of my design. When you stop rejecting the body I gave you, you step into the fullness of your purpose. When you stop editing yourself to fit into broken spaces, you rise into the joy that I've stored up for you. When you stop hiding and start embracing the masterpiece you are, you will begin to attract the right kind of love. The kind that is not intimidated by your depth, not scared by your light, and not shaken by your appearance. There is favor that follows you, even now. The right eyes will see you. The right hearts will recognize you. The ones I send into your life will not ask you to change to be loved. They will love you loudly, without fear or pause, because they will be sent by me. Until then, do not shrink. Do not hide. Do not apologize for how you look or who you are. Stand tall. Walk boldly. Rest in me. I will never lead you wrong. Comment 12:12 if you know that the Lord is aligning the right people for your future and you trust His perfect timing. Let me remind you one more time, you are not too much, and you are not too little. You are not lacking, and you are not excessive. You are not behind, and you are not unfinished. You are in process. You are becoming more and more of who I made you to be. Stay with me. Keep your heart open. Keep trusting me even when it hurts. Let me heal what they could not hold. Let me restore what they broke. Let me show you just how beautiful you've always been in my eyes. My love for you has no condition. It has no limit. It has no end. There's a reason leading neuroscientists are fascinated by one specific 9-word phrase. People all over the world are using it daily and reporting sudden financial breakthroughs, cleared debts, unexpected deposits, and total peace of mind. More than 19,000 lives have already been transformed. Some say it's divine, others say it's pure science. If you're seeing this, you're lucky, the page might go offline any second. Click the link in the description and comments to access it before it's too late. God says, the way they hesitate when they look at you, the pause in their voice, the silence in their eyes, it was never meant to define you. That feeling that crept in, the one that told you maybe you're not enough, maybe they would love you more if you looked different, that was a lie from the pit of darkness. Their struggle is not about your reflection, it is about the lens they are using. Their perception has been wounded, shaped by the world's shallow filters, not by heaven's truth. Comment 777 right now if you believe God's truth is greater than man's opinions. Your appearance is not an accident. It is not an obstacle. It is not something you need to explain, fix, or hide. It is a holy testimony of divine creativity. You were formed in the secret place, where light meets love, and the breath of God filled your being. Every detail, every tone of your skin, every strand of your hair, every curve and line and mark, is a message of intention. You are not a mistake. You are a miracle. Do not let their discomfort make you question my work. Do not let their struggle rob you of your joy. They may say they love you, and maybe they do, but love that is troubled by appearance is love that still needs healing. Love that stumbles when it sees your face is not yet rooted in truth. Because real love, holy love, God-breathed love sees past the outside and falls in love with the eternal. My love does not stutter. My love does not pause. My love does not waver when it looks at you. It rejoices. It sings. It celebrates. Because I see the full picture, inside and out, and I call it all good. You must stop shrinking to fit into the spaces that cannot contain you. You must stop bending yourself just to make others comfortable. You were not created to be smaller. You were not born to be someone else's version of beautiful. You were created to stand tall, to walk boldly in the skin I gave you. You are not here to be background scenery in someone else's story. You are the light, the chosen, the favored, the appointed. What they cannot accept about your appearance is not a reason for you to change. It is a reason for them to grow. My child, I want you to stop measuring your value by someone else's confusion. Their opinion is not your truth. Their issue is not your identity. Their struggle is not your assignment to fix. You do not need to convince them to see you. You do not need to persuade them to love you fully. What I have spoken over you is already complete. What I have poured into you cannot be undone by the discomfort of others. Comment 999. Now if you trust that God's love is complete, and nothing is missing from His design in you, you are not falling behind. You are not being left out. You are not losing anything by being who you are. You are being positioned. You are being protected. You are being preserved for something greater. The ones who hesitate now may not be meant to walk with you into the fullness of your calling. And that is not rejection. That is redirection. I am not punishing you by removing hesitant hearts. I am saving you from being half-loved. I am setting you up for the kind of love that will not tremble when it sees your truth. There is someone, somewhere, already praying for a soul like yours. There is someone who will look at you and thank me for every inch of you. There is someone who will not only accept you but will praise me for the way I made you. That kind of love is sacred, and I will not let you settle for anything less. You have been loved halfway for too long. You have been met with silence when you needed affirmation. You have been made to feel like your appearance is a problem, when it is actually a reflection of heaven's creativity. I say, no more. I am rewriting your story, my child. I am healing the places where people made you feel unworthy. I am restoring your confidence. I am lifting your head. I am opening your eyes to see yourself the way I see you. You are not broken. You are not lacking. You are not less than. You are not too much. You are exactly who you were always meant to be. There is no flaw in you, only favor. There is no mistake in you, only my masterpiece. Comment 1010 right now if you receive this word and walk boldly in the truth of your worth. From this day forward, I want you to see every part of yourself as holy. I want you to speak kindly to your reflection. I want you to stand in front of the mirror and declare, I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Because it is true. Because I said it. Because my word does not return void. The world will try to tell you otherwise. People will come and go with opinions that change like the wind. But I do not change. I do not shift. I do not forget what I said when I created you. You are loved, deeply and forever. And you do not have to perform or alter to be loved like this. Let them look and wonder. Let them speak and walk away. Let them question what I have already confirmed. You are still going to rise. You are still going to shine. You are still going to be chosen, anointed, appointed, and celebrated. You are still going to walk through doors they said you couldn't enter. You are still going to receive blessings that do not match their expectations. Because I do not operate by their rules. I operate by love. By grace. By truth. And in my truth, you are everything beautiful. Keep trusting me, even when it hurts. Keep walking, even when the path feels lonely. Keep standing, even when their words shake you. Because I am walking with you. I am upholding you. I am defending your worth. I am reminding all of heaven and earth that you are mine. Nothing they think about your appearance can change the inheritance I have already placed inside you. You are a royal priesthood, a holy nation, set apart for something far greater than shallow love could ever contain. Can saying just 9 simple words really change your financial situation? According to top neuroscientists, and even an accidental confirmation from the FBI, it absolutely can. This short daily prayer is helping people erase debt, attract wealth, and live free from financial stress. It only takes a few seconds to say, but the results are lasting. Don't wait. Click the link in the description and comments before this secret is deleted forever. So dry your tears, my child. Lift your head. Fix your eyes on me. You are not the one with the problem. You are the one carrying the answer. And the world needs what you carry. Do not hide your light because others cannot handle its brightness. Shine anyway. Love anyway. Stand anyway. Because I am with you, and I will never leave your side. God says, they may have affection for you, care for you, even deeply love you in their own way, but they are still held captive by a lens that cannot fully embrace your outward form. This has nothing to do with your value, your soul, or the beauty that rests upon your life. It is a battle between the flesh and spirit within them, not a reflection of who you are. They are wrestling with thoughts they've never confessed, stuck in cycles they don't even understand. And here you are, feeling the weight of something that was never yours to carry. If you're receiving this deeply in your spirit, comment 1515 right now to affirm God's truth over your life. I have always seen you as beautiful, not because of appearance alone, but because of what I placed inside you. The glory that rests on you comes from me. It is not painted on like makeup or changed like clothes. It is woven into your identity. It is breathed into your presence. I gave you a light that cannot be seen with the eyes of the world. It must be felt in the spirit. And that is why those who are still blind to my ways will often miss the miracle of your being.